is going on, people? Welcome back. Johnny here, and we are playing some Rimhammer, the End Times, with the Beastmen. We have a shite ton of animals, as you can see over here. We got a nice little spot. Again, I know Beastmen don't generally want to build their own homes and all that jazz, but this is RimWorld 2, which is basically a base building game, so we're kind of shoehorned into it. But that's alright. It's fun. And this dude, look at him. He looks super sweet. So, there you go with that. He's probably going to go up a magic level any freaking second now. When he researches, it'll also go up really fast. We haven't had any raids or anything yet, in fact. But with his magic ability gone up like it has, we should be just fine. This dude might not be able to walk. Definitely can't hunt for itself. He's going to make his bedroom pretty. Occasionally, he wants to stop for some food. We're actually running out of food. We're going to have to go hunt something. I wonder if we can take something bigger. We could enfeeble. Oh, there's a muffalo. Let's go get that bastard. How far along are you on this? Forget it, buddy. There's a muffalo, and we are hungry bros. Last episode, we built this sweet human leather bedroll. We jacked up some dwarfs that were passing by as well, but that was a little while ago. So let's... yeah, we gotta get closer now. Let's hit him with the pendulum. Did a little bit of damage. A nice freaking bruise and a crack in the spine. Still tweaking these values. Like, maybe that comes back and is reusable way too fast, but... alright, now it's pissed. But it's also really weak. Needs. We can still cast that spell like 3 more times too. Let's get the ruck out of here. Hopefully it doesn't go at our animals. Give it the business. Wham! The pendulum strikes again. You gonna go down? We can probably enfeeble it and that'll drop it at this point. Yeah. Enfeebling foe cast successfully. Let's finish it off. Oh, man. These harpies are nothing but a hassle. That's the male harpy there. You can see because he doesn't have breasts. Alright, let's go set a job to butcher. That's going to get us enough meat for a while. I did set up a little grow zone, but I haven't had him do anything with it yet. I was hoping to get some more pawns here. Eventually, you got to get somebody, right? Need a meal source. Bah! Low food. Hunter lacks ranged weapon. Let's turn off hunt so at least we can get rid of one of those messages. That guy got beat up. Oh, you got the flu. It's the male. I don't know how that dude's going to do with the flu. He might die. If he does, we'll butcher him up and eat him. Ah! New magic. I think we're going to save up some points here and at least get one of these spells bumped up to level 2. I chose Lore Shadow. No real reason. It's one of those lores that has a lot of stuff that affects your enemies. So you got Bewilder, Mind Slip, and the Enfeebling Foe. Only one direct damage spell, which was the Penumbral Pendulum. And then he's also got Steed of Shadows. Steed of Shadows will push an enemy away from you. So you can, like, big gust of wind or whatever comes down and just blasts a pawn away. Pork's rotting away. We need a way to preserve this meat, man. One thing we do have built into the base mod, which is the End Times tab here, we can do food preservation. Ooh, there's an egg. Let's get that brought in. It's fertilized. Great. Yep. Looks like the harpy took care of that for us. Alright, he's almost done with his bedroom finally. Are you feeding this freaking cat, dude? It's sleeping. Alright, I guess so. Alright, well, he's finally almost done with the bedroom. I was really waiting for an attack to happen. Once he's done with that, we're going to have him consume the animal fat and then do a bunch of cleaning over here as well. And at this point, it's still awful. What? What are you even talking about? It must be the mess. Oh yeah, it's the blood and shit that's on the floor there. It's a freaking Beastman though. Like, you'd think he'd be just fine with the fact that there's a turd on the floor, right? And he's recreating. again, some things are just RimWorld and they have to happen. And, okay, good, he's going to feed that cat so it doesn't die. He's actually going to start working on that. Beautiful. So I'm going to let him get the rice in the ground. And then I'm going to have him start researching. So, what were we researching? Not dwarf stuff. Not end time stuff. Stone cutting. Yeah, we need to build our herd stone. And to build the herd stone, we have to have a shite ton of stone blocks. I think it's 1,000. It's big though. Yeah, it's 1,000. So hopefully we can make that happen with what's laying around here. I don't think it'll be a problem. We have limestone, granite, and limestone. Maybe something else, but that's all I see off the top of my head. So he's going to actually get the rice in the ground. And again, he's doing this. He's focusing on a task. He's getting skill. Bio-wise, his plant skill is pretty shit, but I guess it is what it is. Let's get those put away in the morning. It's not going to hurt to have more wood. Let's also check his needs. Yeah, we need to have him meditate first thing. Get your magic skill back, partner. Look at all the animals that joined us. What a freaking mess. The final upgrade to the herdstone requires 30 animal sacrifices. No, over 30 animal sacrifices right now. At this rate, especially with the chickens, man. Gung-ho will have no problem getting there. Alright, he's going to get back to the rice. There's some meat. This is going to spoil in 11. Oh, a warg. Uh-oh. Pendulum its ass. Uh-oh. Now he's mad at me. Alright, we better run away. So the bray shamans were never the toughest of guys in terms of their fighting ability. You can see at normal speed, it goes, the spell takes a little bit of time to come back to you. And I lost all my playtesters for the mod, so doing all the playtesting myself, which is just fine. Alright, we can probably enfeeble him as well. That'll slow his ass down more. Down you go. Get over there and finish that dude off. And that works because enfeebling foe reduces consciousness, blood pumping, all that kind of stuff. So let's get that dude butchered up straight away. He looks delicious. Where are you going, man? No, you gotta do this. And then this. Gotta get that magic skill back. Needs. He's just under half. So much for planting all that rice today, right? And then when you're done with that, you can consume this animal fat and consume this animal fat. The fat gives very, very little nutrition, but I wonder what we can craft. Let's put in a crafting spot and see. We could do a loincloth or a fur mantle. It's a cold snap on. Well, so much for the frickin' plants. Hopefully the rice survives. Might as well have them stop, right? I don't think it makes sense to plant this. I'm going to let them chop that tree. But it's winter. And there's a cold snap. This rice is not going to survive, so let's just clear it. So I think since he can't do research himself, we might as well just chop a bunch of wood. And he's hauling a raccoon. Let's not haul that raccoon, sir. Is this one of our dogs? It is. I need to hunt some stuff, man. There's a bunch of rotten shit. There's a muffalo up there. Let's go get that. There's some pigs too, but the muffalo will be better fur, more meat, more fat. Alright. Pendulum his ass. Enfeeble his ass. Alright, that was a success. There's a miscast, so just wide open casting spells like that isn't the best play necessarily, because you could miscast. You could die from a miscast, so I mean, that could be a game ender. Alright, we're just gonna keep... Oh, shit. Look at that. He died. He miscast and died. Alright, well, that's a valuable lesson. So that's game over. I'm going to reload from my last save, but that is a good thing to show off. Usually I don't reload. In this case, I'm going to have to do it. So it's a little dangerous. Let's look at what happened to him there. His head got burned off. It was caught in an explosion. That's a rare chance, but son of a bitch. All right, I'll be right back. All right. When I first implemented magic, I did the miscast chance similar to what it was in Warhammer tabletop. And we're not going to sew these. The problem is that's about 1 in 35 or so roughly. It was any time you got snake eyes. There's a wild boar. Okay, so apparently if you forbid them and then they rot, it unforbids them. You gonna cut plants, dude? You gonna clean? What's going on here? There we go. So anyways, I reduced that significantly because the miscasts were just off the hook. Oh, our muffalo meat rotted away. I don't know if I want to go pick on that, dude. So it depends if the random number generator gives me a different number for the next go round, because if it doesn't, we're going to be in bad shape trying to cast all these spells. Do we have any food? We have this, and it's frozen. It's not frozen, in fact. It's staying warm because of this. Okay, now it's frozen. Ooh, that's rough. Rough, man. Fall has begun, the rice is dying. So I guess we're going to chop a bunch of trees. We'll make some little area to live in over here. We could deconstruct some of these for steel, but I see a ton of plants dying. A lot of our animals might not be able to survive the winter. There's a couple mega sloths about. Oh, we should probably pick on smaller, weaker animals. Those crows that I added. Look at that dude, he's so cool. Crows are really weak, they die easy, but they usually come in decent sized groups. There's actually a spell, the Flock of Doom, which you can conjure up a big group of pissed off crows far away from you, so you don't want to do that if you're not being attacked. You want to cast it over by your enemies somewhere. Uh-oh. Oh, the cat killed the raven and ate it. You didn't even get hurt by it. See, the ravens are pretty weak. Relative to a lynx, anyway. These animals love to hang out next to this bro. I guess I'm just... Ooh, new magic level. So we were trying to save up. We have 2 points now. A wild boar self-tamed. Alright, so one of the issues with going up a level here is that it's going to take more magic to cast. I might consider adding what it costs to cast here, too. Because right now it's kind of difficult. You don't get to see that. So right now it's using 0.16. So let's just take the upgrade. And then now we're penumbral pendulum level 2. Yeah, so now it's using 0.18. But it's going to do more damage. Or let's go look. Let's go see what it's actually going to do. I implemented so many spells. Damage 25, 18-second cooldown. So same damage but faster cooldown. And it is snowing. Our rice is all dead. Our chickens are probably going to starve. We're out of food. That's no bueno. Our dog is starving too. Well, slaughter that, bro. Get him butchered up. We'll just live off our own animals for a little while. We're not going to... Oh, okay, so everybody else wants to eat that dog first. I might just slaughter all the dogs. And let's do a butcher job times 2 then. We have 2 dogs there. I don't know if the chickens will eat dog meat. They might. Now let's get these brought into... I want you to finish butchering first, though. Another wild boar self-tamed. Yeah, you can't really complain too much. The fact that they love you to have animals, which I don't know if that makes sense for Beastmen or not, in all honesty. Let's get this fat put away, and let's get this dog leather put away. Do we have any other dogs? If we do, we're not going to have another bunch of dogs for too long. Let's look. We have harpies. We do have a lab somewhere. Where's he at? We're going to get rid of that dude. Alright, let's check your magic. I'm afraid to cast spells now after it blew his own head off in a miscast. So it just depends on the random number generator and if it gives you a new random seed when you reload or not. And if the answer is not, well then he's going to miscast again if I cast a few spells. So we have to get through a miscast and survive. And most of the time you will, but you will take some damage, you might go down. It could hit an organ, it could blow off a limb. It could do most anything. Let's kill that doggo. Later, Smith. Get him butchered. Alright, there you go. That'll get put in here. Have enough meat for a little while. We got some dog leather laying around. Let's get that stuff moved. And just gonna get a bunch of wood. Be really nice if we get some more pawns here. Again, that's one of the next things I'm going to implement once I finish the herd stone. More pawns are going to be vital. Ah! Somebody just joined. Better be a GD Beastman. No, it's a human. What the shit, man? I got to update those events. I did it for the dwarves to make it so you'd only get new dwarves. So I'll do it for the humans too. We're just going to go with the default on this. We're going to slaughter this human that just joined us too. Hopefully we can actually get more Beastmen. Because if not, that's going to be a problem. And I'm going to take some time on and off from this playthrough as well. Maybe I'll update the quests sooner rather than later because... Not quests, let's say events on that. Because I really like... Oh, how can I kill this person? I can trap it in a room till it goes down. I can enfeeble it and kill it with magic. Giggles. Alright, let's hit you with that. I'm just going to keep pendulum in your ass until you die. Nice work. Alright, you should die now, right? Death in 16 hours. He's not even doctoring. I guess you have to rescue before you doctor, right? This human showed up, heard somebody was living over here, and was like, oh, yeah, that sounds like a great plan. Can I do that to someone that's downed? The answer, yes. Didn't really seem to do any additional damage, but... Oh, blasted the head right off. Alright, look at that. Human meat on the... No, don't forbid. Is he upset that a colonist died? Yeah, he is. Come on, partner. Get over here and butcher that dude. Beastmen can't wear human clothes. Beastmen have unique bodies. Let's just get all that stuff moved. There you go. And then let's get this place cleaned up a bit too. Try and keep the moods up. With the eating of raw meat and human meat, it's easy to keep them happy, so that's good. Most of the time, they're going to be living in squalor. So there is that as well. I think before I do another episode, I'll go back and update those events straight away. I have an example of how to do that from the Dwarfs mod, so it should be pretty easy. We are sitting on a pretty good amount. Cold snap's over. Well, that's good. It's 38 degrees too, so this isn't that cold of a map. The chickens are going to die if we don't find something to feed them. We might actually be able to plant this stuff. I'm going to turn sowing back on. It's in the 40s. If we're in a real central climate, we could just make this... Well, maybe the wild stuff will come back too, actually. If the wild plants come back, then the chickens will find plenty of food. If not, I'm going to let 2 of them inside and try and keep 2 of them alive so they can lay eggs. Maybe two or 3 females and 1 male. Oh yeah, the snow is melting nicely. Buddy, let's get some wood hauled here. Yeah, they're finding food now. Good. Alright, maybe we didn't need to kill the dogs, but it is what it is. These harpies just keep getting into it with animals. It is what it is. That guy got into it with a goat. This cat's gonna be through the ringer, man. I gotta check the time here. Alright, we have a little time left. So I think next time I'll do a bunch of building. I'm gonna block this off. I think what we'll do is we'll see if we can move our little hovel into here somehow. And then we can leverage that thing to stay warm as well. Let's put a couple doors in. I want one entrance over here. Yeah, that should work. Hopefully he doesn't try to roof over that whole thing. I don't think he will, but let's get this wood hauled, buddy. He's like, well, I'm not going to take it all because that would be absurd. We should have plenty. You know what? Let's bring this over here. Mostly because at some point we're going to mine that steel out. There's some gold. And again, build a big herd, go out, smash all the other bases. We're going to call this little playthrough a victory at that point. Seems rather beastie. What's your construction skill, Dirtle? He's a 4 now. It is a male, so. Male of the Shattering. Equipped with a bray staff. Probably be easier if these damn chickens and whatnot weren't buzzing around your feet the whole time you're trying to build stuff. They're not sowing the rice, or he's not sowing the rice because the growing temperature is going to be... Oh. I don't know why he's not... Oh, probably because he's not sent to grow. He's constructing before he grows. Yeah, that's fine. What's his magic situation? Oh yeah, so that does go up pretty stinking quick. And again, I might adjust it down a little bit, but I left it on just to keep progress going all the time on the magic. And they'll get maxed out relatively quick, but they'll also die periodically. So there's that. And it's a totally different game. Like, you're not really concerned with building this big fancy base. And the magic makes a single bro able to... You feel like he can take care of himself. Speaking of which, I should probably go over there and meditate. Forget the wall, buddy. You need to get your magic skills up. I was thinking about adding just a general deterioration on this too. So if you're not doing anything, it just kind of fizzles down real slow. Let's get some cleaning done in there. Yeah, whatever. I'm going to let that room stay dirty if it is. Yes, we're in a decent climate. I swear on the world map it said our climate wasn't going to be that great. So terrain, average temperature, 32.5. That's weird. We don't have any cast waste on this map because we're a dead center. There are mod settings to adjust how far south the cast waste goes. So I could have put them in the cast waste, but didn't seem fitting. Anyways, I'm going to let them build this, but cheers to the patrons, Khalif, Yosef, Surreal Beliefs, Cornaby, and Dirtle Dave. Please think about helping me out. What is this? That's vomit. Think about becoming a patron. Anything you can give, $1 or $2 a month, would be freaking phenomenal. And I put a ton of time and effort into these, and this should release before too long here. Hopefully by Christmas I have this mod released, and I'm going to do Orcs and Goblins next. Where's he going? Oh shit. She got owned, man. Oh no. Death in 4 hours. She didn't even kill the thing. Look at that. It's right there. Paco is fully healed. Well, that's great, but Lotta here, not so much. Oh no. Manhunter pack of snow hares. A single friggin' snow hare. Yeah. It's going that way. I guess it didn't want to go through this swamp. Faster to get to me this way. Alright, we're gonna have to go deal with that, bro. I feel like a snow hare shouldn't be much of a threat, right? Let's hit it with this. Wait, let's get over here. Pendulum it quick, dude. Okay, beautiful. I'm going to have him rescue it. Alright, anyways, guys, thanks again. Please think about helping me out. Become a patron. Go over to Ko-Fi and buy me a couple coffees. That'd be great, too. Leave me a like if you're enjoying this. A comment. You know the spiel. I'll see you guys next time.